Hello and welcome back to another Missouri State Bears Dynasty episode where last episode we had a heartbreaking loss against Middle Tennessee, losing our first conference game of the year. But today we are taking on Liberty and, a differently paced matchup. Let's go ahead and look at the conference standings and see what we do. We are now in sixth spot as Liberty is in fifth. That's different than last week when we were in fifth spot. But you see Middle Tennessee has jumped up to third place and they are a good contender for the conference championship. We might have a rematch against them if we stay consistent and stay on the path. If we beat Liberty, that's going to be a good start. Let's go ahead and hop into their schedule, see how they've been doing this year. And Liberty is a 65 overall, winning their first game against FCS Southeast, then losing to Ball State, and then winning 3 straight against Sam Houston, Louisiana Tech, and Coastal Carolina. But their last week, and our next opponent, they lost against Jacksonville State, who we are facing next week, man. We are on their schedule this week. Let's go ahead and hop into their team and see who the big dogs are. And Kendrick Raphael is their best player as, man, they have 3 running backs, 85 overall or plus. Man, what the heck? And their top 2 defensive players are safety and cornerback. Man, we have a long game ahead of us as they are just going to most likely try and dice us up with Ethan Huck. Ethan Huck is a dual threat 3-star quarterback, freshman redshirt. So he was redshirted last year. His accuracy isn't the best, but man, he has decent throw power and decent IQ, man. We are not underestimating any quarterback this year after what happened against Middle Tennessee. He threw 400 yards against us. And man, we are just excited to get it up against the Liberty Flames and see how we do in our 4th conference game of the year. We're looking to go 3-1. Let's go and hop in this game. And the stage is set as we hop into our 4th conference game of the year, and we face the Liberty Flames, who we shocked last year at home. We are facing them at home for the 2nd time in a row, man. When are they going to come to our stadium? We have to beat them here and show them who's boss. Let's go and hop in this game and beat the Liberty Flames. Let's do it. And out come your Missouri State Bears as Coach Buddy Sampson is building Cole Farbarker up. He had 2 interceptions last week, and we need a clean game from him. And one thing I want to do this game is not be so scared to pass the ball. Man, Cole Farbarker has been not doing so well, but we need to get confidence. We need to have confidence in him and make sure that he's comfortable. We have Josh Joyner, who's a good right-hand man to him, as we get stopped short, and Josh Joyner's already injured. As we are already faced with the 3rd and inches. Here we go. We're going to hand the ball off and hopefully get up there. We do, as he gets a first down. And Noah Dunham already injured on the play, as here we go. We're looking to pass 1st and 10. We see our tight end Askren open, who he jumps and gets the catch, man. What a nice catch. And 2nd and 6. Here we go. As we get a good block, Josh Joyner's running upfield, and he gets the first down. And Noah Dunham is out for the rest of the game, as our right guard is injured, man. That's not a good start, as we have a freshman to back him up. And we have no one to throw it to. We're going to throw it quick. We're going to try to get that catch, and he does! Zeus Lloyd with the catch. First down. And when we've thrown the ball up to Zeus Lloyd, man, he's been making plays all year long. As Josh Joyner is still in, I'm trying to get him out. But we get a block. But, man, he is injured, and you can tell. As he gets a loss of 2 on the play, man, we need a replacement. I don't know what the sliders are. I've been trying to use them all year long. As we're going to throw it quick. That is an overthrow. We are faced with a 3rd and 12 as Josh Joyner is still in, man. Questionable decision by Coach Buddy Sampson. Here we go. And we see Zeus Lloyd running for a streak again, and he gets tackled. 4th and 4. And faced with the 4th and 4, we're not going to punt it. We're just going to see what we can do. As we throw it to a tight end, but that is incomplete and turnover on downs. As out come the Liberty Flames as they stop us on the first drive of the year, and they have some motivation. Conference play has been easy for us so far, but man, we got shocked last week against Middle Tennessee. Let's see how we fare against Liberty as they run the option. And man, he gets taken down by Tanner Turner. Tanner Turner with an interesting name, and they've been running the option, but the option doesn't work well against this fast-paced defense, who our front 7 is our strong suit. They hand the ball off one more time, and he gets all the blocks in the world, but he is almost taken down by Mac Uline, but Tanner Turner comes up with another tackle, 1st and 10. And Kendrick Raphael, the guy we were talking about at the beginning of the episode, gets a big gain of 22 on the play. It's 1st and 10, and they fake the handoff one more time, but we're on the quarterback, and he gets a loss of 30. Antonio Smith, who's been a quiet, underrated player, comes up and makes a tackle. Loss of 3. Come on. We're sending the blitz one more time. Let's see if this quarterback can handle it as he's running again. But we just run right past him, and he's going down to the 20, to the 10, and that's a touchdown for Liberty. Man, what happened there? As we just look past the quarterback, not expecting him to have the ball, and they strike first. And with the injury to Josh Joyner, we're putting Iverson Young in the backfield as Cole Farbacher is going to hand it off, but he gets taken down. And linebacker Tyler Young with the tackle, man. What are we doing here? As we're faking the pass, we get a good block, and man, our left guard is not looking anywhere. Trevor Bird, and faced with another third down, man. We need Cole Farbacher to come make a play. Josh Joyner's back in. Let's see if we can get him some rest. As we're throwing it to the wide receiver who's been making plays all game long, and no. We see a familiar face. Cameron Williams, the cornerback who played for us last year, is on Liberty. We did not see him in the transfer portal, man. That's disappointing. And another scary down from this running dual threat quarterback. Let's see if we can stop him and get our first stop of the game. As we are 4-2 right now, and Arion Carter's close, but he doesn't get anywhere, but he passes it away, and that's a punt. Man, conference play has been showing us up this year as Cole Farbacher is going to fake the handoff, and we're going to throw it to our tight end right here, who gets a good catch, and Hip is running down the field for a first down. We need a big game from Cole. So let's go 1st and 10. Let's see what he has. As we're going to throw it to our tight end real quick. Who gets the catch? Our receivers can make plays if we just get them the ball. We need to get them the ball. As our tight end lines up as a fullback, he gets a good block. Iverson Young gets down for a 2-yard gain. And it is 3rd and 3 as we're looking to run the RPO. Give them a little RPO of our own. As we pass it quickly to McMorris, who gets a juke. And he's getting upfield, and he gets a first down. And a different tone for us is we usually come out running. But, man, with our injured running back, we're going to go ahead and throw it to our tight end, but we are taken down 3rd and 10. And we are faced with another 3rd down, Josh Joyner being our 3rd down running back. Let's see what we can get out of this. As we have a wide open receiver, O'Reilly, down the field, and he jukes out a defender, and he's taken down 1st and 10. And 91 passing yards for Farbacher already. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's start running the ball. As we get a good block, Iverson Young one-on-one as he gets tackled, and 2nd and inches. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We are marching. It's 7-0 Liberty, but man, we are looking to score and come back strong as we are leading in passing yards, but we need to convert this touchdown. Let's get into the second quarter. And Coach Buddy's not looking to play any games as we're running it straight up the middle. And we're hoping to get a good block as we do. And Zeus Lloyd, Iverson Young, not Zeus Lloyd, is in for the touchdown. And we strike back, tying the game. Let's get it. And the game's tied 7-7 as Liberty comes back out. 4-2 Liberty, who are looking to make a play, but he gets taken down 2nd and 9. An interesting bounce back from the running back as he had an open lane, but he decides to cut it back in. As they hand the ball off one more time, and he has an open lane this time. He gets a juke, and he's down for the first time. Tanner Turner showing up again. 2nd and 11, and we are in man, a dangerous thing as we play zone most of the time. Let's see what we can do. As they hand the ball off one more time, and he has an open lane, but he gets tackled. 3rd and 7. And can we get off the field as we're sending 4? We're sending Hiko Malone trying to make a play. Let's see if he can do it. As they fake the handoff one more time, and they fake it twice. And here we go. There's a sack from Hiko Malone. I mentioned him. The playmaker is having an outstanding game and one of our best players so far as they're punting. Let's go, Hiko. And here we go, back out. Cole Farbacher is leading our offense as we had a good drive last game. We're going to throw it to our tight end one more time, who gets the catch, but he only gets a gain of 2. Hey, a gain of 2 is better than nothing. As we switch the blocking, and we're looking to get Iverson Young free. As we get good blocks, and out comes Iverson Young, 3rd and 1. We need to remember how to utilize our running backs as Josh Joyner is already injured 6 games into the... Ooh. Oh, he breaks loose, but 6 games into the season. Here we go with 4 seconds left. We fake the handoff, and Isaiah McMorris gets a pass. He breaks out, and he gets another first down, 1st and 10. Cole is having himself one heck of a game so far, but man, like I said, let's not get ahead of ourselves as he's thrown an interception every game. We're going to throw it quickly to our tight end who gets the catch. 2nd and 3 as we are marching. Iverson Young in the backfield as Cole fakes the handoff. And man, it doesn't seem like there's anyone to throw it to, so we're just going to throw it away. And Cole, who's 11 for 17, needs to convert this third down or we're going to have to kick it. As we see a wide open tight end, we pass it to him. Askren gets the first down. And we're going to trust in Iverson Young here, who gets the handoff, and he gets great blocks. And he's running upfield, and he gets the first down, 1st and goal. And I don't know what's going on, but we might be Liberty's weak spot. As we are running it upfield, and Iverson Young gets another touchdown as we go up 14-7. Let's go, man. And after 2 straight scoring drives, Liberty needs to respond, or this game might get out of hand. As they're running the option one more time, but here comes Hiko Malone. 3rd down, faced again. They hand the ball off one more time, and we get the stop, 4th and 1. And here we go. McMorris back to receive the punt again. We get more good blocks as he jukes out a whole bunch of defenders, and he gets down to the 46. We go ahead and hit the 2-minute warning. Up 14-7. We're looking to score again. We just need to take care of the ball. As we see a tight end hit, get the first down. Let's go. And we want to take our time on this drive, not giving Liberty too much time to score themselves. As we fake the handoff, and we get it to Askren again, who gets taken down. And Askren has 5 catches already on the game. We need to get our tight ends involved more. As here we go. We're going to throw it to our tight end again. Hip, who gets the catch, but he is injured on the play. And an injury timeout on the play. We're at 3rd and 2. Let's go ahead and get a good block. We do, as Iverson Young cuts it up the field, 1st and 10. Cole Farbarker is 16 for 23 right now, having the game of his life. We need him to stay consistent. As we get a couple good blocks, it's 3rd and 6. And with 35 seconds remaining, we want to play this smart. What's the play called here? As we throw it to our tight end, who gets good blocks, but he is taken down with 25 seconds left. And here we go with 19 seconds left. Liberty is looking, I don't know whether to run the ball out, but we send a safety and he misses a tackle. And oh my gosh, wide open comes the field and he's running down the field, no, to the 15. And that is a touchdown from Liberty. Our safety misses a tackle, and man, Liberty's back in it. Down 3, man. What a play from the running back. And that's halftime, fellas. As we let up a late score, and man, it is 14-17. Liberty's back in it. As last year was kind of a blowout by us. We're pretty impressed with our players from last year, but this is a different game. As man, they've dominated on the ground, 107 rushing yards. Man, it's a tale of 2 halves as we hop into it. Let's go and hop into the second half though, fellas. Man, we already have 2 touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. Let's see if we can keep this lead. And out come the Liberty Flames, man, as they get a late score and a little bit of momentum going into the half. They try to hand out the ball off again, but he is taken down quickly. Let's go, Glass. Carmicah Glass, who had a quiet 2 games, man. Where has he been? Where has our defensive line been? Real question, as it is 2nd and 13, and the quarterback keeps it one more time, but he's going to have a lane, and he gets down to the 35. They are faced with a 2nd and 8. 10 minutes left to go in the third. What's the play call here? As they hand the ball off one more time, and he stiff arms a defender, but Tanner Turner comes up. 3rd and down. They've been trying to run it, but they have to pass it this play as they pass it to a receiver who keeps the ball and gets the first down. What a catch by the receiver as he had to jump up and get it. 9 minutes left to go in the third, and here they go marching as it's still the first possession. They hand the ball off, and he gets leveled. Man, what a play. 2nd and inches. See what they have here on this 2nd down play as they run it upfield. Man, their offensive line is going crazy right now as it is 1st and 10 in Missouri State territory as we get the tackle, 2nd and 9. And now more than ever, we need Missouri State's defense to make a stand. As they fake the handoff one more time, but we don't see the quarterback keep it, and he is taken down, 3rd and 2. And this quarterback's very sneaky with it. As man, they are faced with the 3rd down. Let's see if he keeps it. He keeps it one more time, but he breaks the tackle, and it is 4th and inches. And with a secret weapon, we bring him back out. Josh Joyner has gained his health, and he's running up the field, excited to be back in, 2nd and 5. Y'all didn't think I was going to keep Josh Joyner out the whole game, did y'all? As Iverson Young is the one who's injured now, man. We need to watch our carries, but he gets a block, and he's running downfield, and he gets it down to the 44. And the ankle is really bothering Iverson Young. Here we go. We hand the ball off. We're going to throw it to a tight end real quick. That's Whiteside with the catch. And a huge play right now as it's 3rd and 3. And we're going to try and get the first down. And we do. but we get a block as well. And man, does he have the speed? No, he does not, as he's taken down at the 12-yard line. As Josh Joyner comes back in, and it's about time, as man, we decided to run it upfield with Josh Joyner, and he gets a gain of 4. And we try to switch it up a bit, playing Iverson Young, but it's time for Josh Joyner to get back in as he gets a gain of 5. And with just below 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter, we decide to run the ball one more time. But we get stopped, but not until we get the first down. And they already know what we're planning on doing. We need our players to come up big, and we do. Josh Joyner gets a touchdown as we come back and respond. And after giving up 3 last drive, can our defense make a stand? We need to stop this rushing quarterback who has been balling on us this game as they are down 7. Can Liberty respond? Let's find out as they hand the ball off. And Arion Carter, who's had a quiet couple games, is back. We need this senior middle linebacker to make a play for us as, man, he's the best player on our defense. Let's see what he does. As we send the blitz one more time, and Arion Carter's there, and he gets the tackle. We are up 7 points, and we need to maintain this lead to get our 5th win of the season and get our 3rd win of conference play. As we see a quick look at the top 25, man, what a great season by Georgia, Ohio State, and Miami as they are the top 3. Let's go ahead and hop in this 4th quarter and finish this game off strong. And here we go, 1st and 10 on our 47-yard line. We're going to go ahead and try and make a play. We go ahead and pass it to McMorris, but he drops it, and it's 2nd and 10. And now it's time for Cole Farbarker to make a play. As we get the ball back, we're going to throw it to our tight end real quick. Askren gets the play, and he gets a first down as he breaks the tackle. Cole Farbarker has taken care of the ball so far this game. We're proud of him. Man, we need to have him keep doing it. As Josh Joyner gets a block, but man, he gets caught up. Great play from that defensive tackle, man. He just came up and swiped our legs real quick, man. But we expect Josh Joyner to do what he does, and that's a 3rd and 1. And with 1 yard to gain, man, we need Josh Joyner to come up big. But we get taken down, 4th and 2. This could be the biggest play of the game as we have a tight end at running back, and we're just looking to get the gain, and we do, and he might go all the way. And that is a first down. It is 2nd and 11 as our team is injured right now as we have been playing our hearts out these last couple games. We're going to go and throw it short to McMorris, who gets tackled 3rd and 7. And with 8 minutes left, we're just looking to play it safe as we get a couple good blocks, and we're going to go ahead and kick the field goal to make it a 10-point game. And with us being up 10 points, we really need our defense to make a play as our offense is slowing down. But we come up, and we almost get the tackle, but there's Mac Uline who cleans it up. And where would we be this year without our senior linebackers who we got in the transfer portal? They have been playing absolutely outstanding. As, man, they drop back to pass, and they get it off to their tight end, but he is taken down, 3rd and 5. And with 5 yards to go, it's 3rd down. We're looking to get the stop as they hand the ball off one more time and get a juke move, and he gets the first down. And that's 155 yards for their starting running back as they hand the ball off one more time, and Mac Uline's there to clean it up. 3 tackles for loss by this senior linebacker, man. I cannot express how much I love Mac Uline, and I'm so glad he joined our team. As they fake the handoff one more time, and we're almost there, but wide open is their running back who gets the first down. What a great pass. 156 rushing yards on the day for their starting running back as he's just piling it up. Can he get to 200 yards? Hopefully not. But the quarterback keeps it, and he's running upfield, and he gets the first down. And we decide to run a spy real quick for Mac Uline as they run it up, and they pass it to a wide open receiver who gets a first down. And it is 1st and 10 on their 15-yard line. What's the play call here? As their quarterback has been playing amazing, and he passes it to the same person for a touchdown, and they're back in it. It is a 3-point game with 3 minutes left, and Josh Joyner lines back up in the backfield as there's 3 minutes left, and we need a huge play from him, but they send the blitz. And our quarterback has been struggling all year long. We need him to make a play as it's 3rd and 12. And they send the blitz. We're just going to throw it away. And, man, we have to punt. And they are already in our territory with a bad punt from us. Man, 3 minutes left to go on the clock. We really need our defense to show up here. As Mac Uline comes up and our defense shuts him down. And we decide to switch it up and have Arion Carter on the QB contain. Let's see if this quarterback is going to keep the ball or let go of it. And he decides to let go of it. This running back has all the speed in the world. And he gets taken down 1st and 10. And it is 1st and 10 as we hit the 2-minute warning. And, man, They have all the time in the world to score on this drive. Are they going to kick three? Can we stop them? That's the question. As man, they line up in the option one more time, and we really need our defensive line to make a stand as they pitch it off to their running back, and Arion Carter's chasing him, but he gets the first down. 1st and 10 with 1:30 remaining. We send the blitz, and by himself, he gets the first down. What a catch. Darius Copeland with the catch, man. And that's disappointing as they're marching with 1:07 left. They're taking their time as they feel confident they're going to score. And he just runs past 2 defenders and he gets the touchdown. Liberty takes the lead. Oh no, this is going horribly as we might lose our 2nd game in a row for the first time this season. With 58 seconds left, we leave the ball in our sophomore quarterback's hands as we are just looking to get something out of this drive and tie the game up. Here we go, 45 seconds left. We snap the ball. And wide open as a receiver, but we get hit quickly. And we are already face down with a 3rd and 6 with 39 seconds left to go. What's the play call here? As we throw it to a receiver, but he drops it. 4th and 6. And they are lined up in man 3 deep. What's the play call here? As we throw it short, and we're just going to get it upfield, and we get a couple good blocks, and we're going to call a timeout. Questionable decision call by the Liberty head coaches. Man, we still have a lot of time left on the clock. And we decide to throw it to Iverson Young, who gets the catch, and he's running out of bounds. 24 seconds left. And we're going to try and see if we can get a sneaky play off quickly to Askren. But he gets taken down short. 19 seconds, we call a timeout. And we need someone to come up huge here. As here we go. We're going to throw it to our running back real quick. Who gets the first down? 14 seconds left, and we have to call a timeout. And what's the play call here as they line up man up 3 deep? And we have to throw it short to Young, who gets the first down, but we need to hurry it up. 8 seconds left. And here we go. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3. And we throw it with 2 seconds left. Man, we have one more play call. And we have to just run straight verts on this play as we have 2 seconds left in the dream. And we can win this game as we throw it up to our receiver, who jumps for it. Gosh, he almost catches it, but that's game. No. On the last play of the game, Liberty wins it as Missouri State loses its 2nd game in a row. And man, that's so disappointing as we were coming off strong, winning our first 4 out of 5 games. Man, what is going on with the Missouri State Bears as we let up a late game comeback? And that's going to be your game, fellas. And man, I'm so disappointed with how this game ended out. We let them have 14 points in the 4th quarter. Probably bad clock management by me, but man, that's how it goes in a rebuild. We're better than them on paper, but man, we let 0 turnovers this game and we still lost. That's disappointing, man. As we just got shut out. I don't even know. Maybe it was that touchdown at the end of the first half that got us, but hey, who knows? We owned possession, and that was a good game. Good game by Liberty as we were looking to win 2 in a row against them, but they come back in a 14-point 4th quarter. Let's go ahead and hop into the next week. And with that, Tony Maslowski commits to Purdue. As man, we are struggling to keep players. Zeus Lloyd wants to transfer. Isaiah McMorris wants to transfer. Andrew Link wants to transfer. Everyone wants to transfer, man. It's really tough to see that. But next week we take on Jacksonville State in week 9. And we have a couple visits that week. I'm going to show y'all next episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Another disappointing episode as we are now 2-2 in conference play. But hey, man, there's going to be a light at the end of this tunnel, and I know it. Sniper Eeks out. Peace.